Hello everyone! This is the first 93 steps video tutorial, and we are talking about the making of Scripta Manent. This track was supposed to be emotional and the lineup to be divided between piano and strings. It's been quite a challenge. We didn't want simply a quartet plus a piano. We wanted something more. We decided then that the orchestration would have been made for an octet. The classic octet usually gives each instrument a different part, but when every instrument has a voice of its own, the melodic web becomes really dense, and the sense of a principal lead with an harmonic background usually ends up being lost. Keeping in mind that the commissioned track was meant to be very emotional and simple at first hearing, we decided to give the same part to all instruments, except for the two violas, that have two different tasks at the end of the track. One viola takes up the bridge played in the middle of the track. The other keeps the rhythmics in double stops to avoid having a rhythmic gap. The complete lineup would have been this way, made of two first violins, two second violins, two violas, two cellos, one double bass, one piano, and some appearances of harp and percussions as well. The whole track revolves around the D Dorian tonality and stays that way through all the time we are in a minor key. The choice of keeping everything in D Dorian and then keeping a natural B is just because the general feeling of the composition had to inspire a sense of hope and strength and not to be too sad. The verse has this harmonic succession: D minor, C major, F major, G major. The passing from F major to G major and then again to D minor lets the listener perceive that we are in a minor key, but at the same time he can clearly hear a major sixth as well, typical of Dorian mode. This is also the reason why, inside the chorus, we find a modal interchange and, in fact, a transit from minor to major D. We had the first problems with the intonation of the instruments playing the same part right at the beginning of the recording session. In an orchestra, the groups of instruments playing the same part are such that they can tune themselves up one another. As we said previously, in classic octets, each instrument enacts its own specific role, so there's no problem of tuning. Our octet, instead, has only two instruments playing in unison, and this causes many issues. Thanks to the plugins we used during the mixing session, we are able to correct the problems with frequencies related to the instruments. And we manage to add convolution reverbs to combine better the elements of the lineup. The aim of the mastering phase is to solve, when necessary, the last problems. Once that everything is settled, the track is finally ready.